YouTube, it's Missing Now here for another review. This time, another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 03 review of the Foot Soldier. So yeah, third TMNT review in a row. Again, I'm sort of reviewing some of the main characters, so as I said in the other ones, definitely a must-have character, and I think a really good figure from the line. Again, a pretty good sculpt compared to the cartoon, pretty darn accurate. Some pretty good paint throughout. I mean, it's kind of a simple character design, so it's sort of pretty easy to get it. You know, doesn't need a lot of paint to be pretty accurate. So, but it's got the sort of bandana thing back here, or whatever you call it. But so for Poseability, he does have the swivel at the head. It's a little tight and it's a little restricted just because of the sculpt, but forward and in and out at the shoulders. Swivel at the elbow, so and swivel at the wrist, so you can't really get the elbow straight. It kind of is always bent, but as I said in the last review, a lot of these 2003 excuse me, a lot of these 2003 figures, they weren't super posable, but I definitely think they were, I definitely think they're pretty darn fun and good representations. And again, in and out movement and forward and back, swivel. So the legs are like a forward and back and a swivel, so pretty good posability there, but then there's nothing in the ankles or anything, so it is sort of in an action stance, but not too bad of, you know, it doesn't have to be a crazy one. You can kind of get him standing in a relatively normal position. It's a little squatted down, but I'm not super bothered by action stances, really. I never really have been. I know some people are just, you know, they just loathe them, so it kind of depends on who you are, you know. Some people, it's pretty polarizing, you know. Some people just hate it, some people are okay with it, so I definitely prefer when a figure is just, you know, I do think it would be really cool if they came out with, Playmates Toys has been doing some of the, they've done the original set of Turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady and the movie set of Turtles and everything in the like 6-inch scale. I think it would be really cool to get a 2003 the 2003 Turtles in that scale, too, and maybe some of the other characters, you know, and kind of an updated, you know, look back at them, kind of a you know, new versions of them would be really cool to see. But still, I think a lot of these figures hold up pretty well for how old they are. I mean, they're not. Again, I as I was talking about it, and I said this in the other review, but I feel like I'm talking about 2003, like it was 100 years ago. But still, you know, toy engineering has come kind of a long way since then. So I think these figures hold up pretty well as far as their sculpt and everything, and definitely, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to these or at least most of the 2003 figures. A lot of them come with quite a few accessories, and this guy has no no exception to that. I'm just getting him out of the baggie I stored them in. He comes with this crossbow, which doesn't actually fire anything, but you can bring it back, and then you kind of bring this piece back, and then it'll shoot it out like that. So, I mean, it doesn't actually shoot it out, but still pretty cool. And he can hold this. And he also comes with 2 swords, and they are just kind of a rubbery. This one's a teeny bit bent. Well, they're both a teeny bit bent, but pretty darn cool. And he can hold both of these. They're a little tricky to get in the hands, but the hands are a little bit kind of a slightly bendy material, but they are pretty rigid, so I mean, they will bend, but it makes it a little tricky for the to get the swords in. I mean, there is unfortunately no storage on his back or anything, but that's all right. Not the worst thing. And he also comes with 4 of these little throwing stars. So you can can get them in his hand. They are, so yeah. As I said, definitely, when you look at sort of the basic kind of scale figures from the Nickelodeon show, several of them come with kind of a lot of accessories, but when you compare them to sort of this, which is the kind of basic, I guess there's not really a name for it, but the kind of basic scale figure back from 2003, you got a lot of accessories with a lot of these figures, and that's not as true today. Kind of the basic figures don't tend to come with all the different things. So I do definitely think a lot of these 2003 figures are, they really they hold up even till today. Even today. So definitely, as I said, a must-have for anyone who's collecting the 2003 Turtles figures. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.